Okay, I have an important message for everyone. Okay? I have had dreams, all kinds of dreams about what's going on now. At one point in time, I dreamed about 3 simultaneous volcanic eruptions in Washington state: Mount Si, Mount Rainier, and Mount St. Helens. And at the same time that they blew, there were earthquakes. And the experts didn't know whether the earthquakes triggered the volcanoes or the volcanoes triggered the earthquakes. It doesn't matter because one triggers the other. I also, sorry. Wow, I started to record this and I've started choking. They don't want me saying this, so it may get pulled, but I'm going to make it anyway. I also had a dream about Amarillo, Texas. In the dream, I was living there, and my kids were with me, the ones they took from me. And all of a sudden, I got this weird feeling, and I went outside, and the wires, electric wires, lines, were broken and popping on the ground. So I took my kids and brought them in the house and closed up all the doors and windows and curtains, and I waited for 3 days before I even looked outside. When I did, when I opened the inside door, I was met by a wall of ash that buried us up to the roof. Well, I managed to dig out, and we managed to get out of the house, but Amarillo was gone. It was gone. There was nothing left. And so we started walking and walking and walking, and we must have walked 30 miles before we actually touched ground. Okay? And I made it to a relative's house, and she freaked out because she heard that Amarillo was gone and there were no survivors. So apparently we were the only ones that made it. Okay? Yeah. So things are getting real, people. I also had a dream about being deep underground, and I met a demon, major demon, okay? And this demon was messing with the tectonic plates, okay? He was manipulating them to cause the earthquakes. What people do not realize, they're not considering the fact that God gave Satan and his demons the ability to perform certain things that are considered miracles. That's why we are to watch and pray. These things are demonic. It is Satan and his demons that are doing these things through other people, yes, but Satan and his demons are doing these things. They're causing the earthquakes. They're causing the volcanic eruptions. They're causing the hurricanes. They're causing the fires. The earth is groaning under their miracles. So remember that, okay? Remember that. This is Satan. This is the demons. This is the elite who work for Satan and his demons, because they've been given false promises that the earth would be theirs if they just work with Satan. But of course, he's the original liar, so that's not true. But they're just as deceived, more so. They're just as deceived as people in the world that won't wake up and won't look around and won't realize what's really going on. We do wrestle in the spiritual, not in the flesh and blood. But take heart, because this all means that Jesus is coming back. I can practically see him riding his white horse. Okay? Now, I don't know if he probably won't be on his horse when he comes back this time, because I'm a pre-trib rapture believer. And I have reason, I have scriptures in the Bible to back it up. But if he comes back for the rapture, we won't see him. We won't see him until we're there, until the ones who he's taken up have been taken up and, taken before God. Then, and only then, will he come back with his army, all on white horses, and fight the final battle. But right now, we are right there. Do you understand? We are seconds away from Jesus. Seconds away from Jesus. So take heed, take warning, and take heart. God bless you. Get right with God, all right? I hope to see you on the other side.